up, y'all? I am Carpenter here with a first place deck profile. I'm gonna go over a queen today for our locals. We did sort of like a special event because today was supposed to be our sealed battle event. For participation, we got all the sealed stuff. And we just decided to run a constructed tournament since our store really doesn't have the product it needs right now. But let's go over our first place deck profile of Queen. I did a deck profile on this previously. It's just take a look at that on Per's channel. Same concept applies. We just grind out our opponents, bottom deck their stuff. This time we're running some new support to kind of like push it a bit further than last time. So let's get right to it. We're gonna start off with 4 Kayas. This is pretty much stuff from like the last deck profile. 4 Don Quixote Doflamingos for our trigger lineup. 4 Boa Hancock. 3 Charlotte Puddin. I meant to bump that up before. I have to just rearrange and see what I need to take out for this. 4 veggies, mandatory. And to round out our trigger lineup for Sanji, so self-explanatory. These are your triggers. You want to send them off your life. You want to use Dofi to stack them, and yeah, go from there. Moving on to a new addition to our deck here. We run 3 Puddin. This came up today in 3 of my rounds, where that turn I could play it, my opponent had 7 cards in hand. So like I just pop this, make them reset, put their cards back in the deck, make them draw 5. So it messed up some players. I know it messed up one red purple Luffy player. Because he was running the 10-drop Shanks today, so he had to like shuffle back those 2 Shanks, and yeah, this is kind of might bump this down to 2, but yeah, 3 is fine. And then another addition to this deck is the X Drake. It's basically just a bigger 3-drop Dofi. Just basically does the same thing. You want to see that on your 5 Don turn when you didn't get to your Dofi on 3 Don. So moving on to our big guys, the newest addition, 3 Aramaki. Just a 8K blocker, 8K 8-drop blocker. Provides you protection, and then gets you to your requirements for your leader's ability. And for those who are not familiar with Queen's ability, if the combined total of your life in your hand is 4 or less, you can attach 1 Don to him, attack, and then either draw a card, or if you have like a 8 cost character or higher, you can gain a life back. So he comes in handy just for that protection, and just to get you there to his your queen leader's win con. And then another new addition, 2 9-drop Sanjis. I went to a tournament at locals yesterday, bumped it up. This was at 3 there, but I decided to cut it to 2 because sometimes it would just be dead in the hand, and then I would just have like really nothing to play with it. Ideally, what you want to do is when you use your Dofis or your X Drake's ability to start stacking, you want to see this in your deck so you can like stack this, and ideally with another high drop, so like a Yamato, an Aramaki, or I even run Mihawk in this deck. So you want to ideally get this stacked off with your Dofi or your X Drakes. So I decided to bump it down to 2 because like if you see it by itself and you like top deck another Sanji, it's not good. So like 2 is fine for now. Ideally just want it in your deck to be stacked, and you start sequencing with the other big guys. So moving on, I decided to bump down the Sanjis for 3 Dracula Mihawk, just utility. Get rid of the 7 drops, or just get rid of any type of annoying blockers or anything. So yeah, just a nice little utility card. And then mandatory 9-drop Yamato. So this is the combo with the 9-drop Sanji. What you want to do is start rearranging your deck with Dofia X Drake, and then on your 9 Dawn turn, you want to draw your Sanji, so you can just play that on curve if you go first, and then top deck a Yamato, and then just gain so much value. You get 2 9s off the boards, and this is the most important 9 in this deck. So that's ideally what you want to do, but by itself alone, it's still powerful. So like you want to see it in your hand whenever you can, just to like get you back to your 2 life, and then with Queen's Effect, do the double game. Let's move on to the events. So last time with Queen, we was running the blue 0 cost event, but this time for set 6, we're gonna run You're the One Who Should Disappear. Self-explanatory, much like the blue trigger last time. You're just going to use it to pitch a card in your hand, but it has a really crazy additional effect. If it's the last card in your trigger, in your life, you can use the trigger ability to like trash a card and then gain a life. So either way, it's going to help you get to your Queen's win condition, which is to stay low on life in your hand, so you can start gaining life, and that's what it's really for. And now for our bottom deck events, 2 Red Rock and our latest edition, Gravity Blade on Raging Tiger. Red Rock is self-explanatory. This is for your Katakuri matchups, your Big Mom matchups where they're dropping 10 drop, and you just bottom deck any threats. Really good for your Utas when they start dropping either 10 drop Dofi or an 8 drop Kid. Self-explanatory, nothing more to say. I'm really starting to love this card. So this is the new edition, 7 drop Gravity Blade. It's a bit more expensive than the previously ran 4 drop 3000 Worlds. However, for the cost of 7, I can bottom deck 2 6 cost characters or lower. So this came out today against a Sakazuki matchup in the first round, where I was about to like win the game, but what they'll do is they'll start dropping 4 drop on Borsalino and then 5 drop Sabos to get the draw and cycle the hand to kind of math you out the game. So this came in clutch here. I just had this in my opening the entire game, and they just waited for that exact moment for when they drop those 2 blockers, and then just bottom deck them. It's also really good against when they play Rebecca. So you just bottom deck that, and then let's say they brought back a Hina, so you bottom deck a Rebecca and Hina with this. I mean, running that 2, you can even get away with that run. I wouldn't max out on it. It's just it'll be way too bricky then. But like when I see it, it's really good, and I see it enough. So that's been the deck profile. Shout out to Perp. Shout out to the locals today. Show my boy some love. Like, comment, subscribe to all his videos, and I'm out. Peace.